because you guys do know I have like twins, right?
Yes, we do.
Yes, yes, yes.
So we got them into soccer, and then after that, I went to my in-laws.
How old are your twins, out of curiosity?
7.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Where has time gone? Does it make you feel older? Because it makes me feel older.
No, 100%, 100.
I'd like to think that we haven't raisined yet. All of us are looking good. I'm very
Oh
happy.
no, yeah, we
That
all
we
look great.
still
It's the Korean skincare.
Mm.
that stuff, it does work. Like, some of their like moisturizers are actually really, really good. I think I used one for a little bit and I felt like my face never looked better than ever.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Welcome to another episode of the Dual Cast. Today we have our good friend Evelyn.
Hey, how are you? Everything's good.
Everything's all right.
That's good to hear.
Are you excited?
About what, life?
Yeah, about life, about getting on, anything.
Well, it's been good to like catch up with you guys. It's been a while. I haven't physically seen you guys.
Has it been at least 10 years?
Has it been that long, really? I
I
don't want to believe
I
that, but
don't
I feel
feel
like,
like it was. I feel like I last saw you at somebody's birthday party somewhere in Brooklyn.
Really? I try to remember now.
Yeah.
I just feel like the last 10 years have been like a complete blur. But catch us up.
I mean,
What's happening?
so much. Just trying to juggle working from home / hybrid life, and then also
Mhm.
juggling 2 7-year-olds, a 3-year-old puppy. Is she a
Oh,
puppy? I think she is. It's like having
oh,
3 children.
what breed is your puppy?
She's a Cavapoo.
Cavalier and Poodle.
She's brown, and she has like a little like white on her snout, and also they call it socks when you have like little spotting on your feet, not your feet, but like on the paws of the dog. So
What do you
um
mean? Like it gets like
like
makunat? It gets like tough?
what do you mean?
Like
Tough
I don't.
how?
No, I don't know. I'm asking you because you said something about like
Oh,
socks.
Gabe, you used the yeah, you used like Tagalog words basically.
I am not Filipino.
Oh yeah. You don't know makuna then. Sorry,
I know
sorry.
Spanish, but
Yeah,
that's
got you,
like
got you, got you.
I mean, she does get tangled easily.
Hmm.
Her hair grows out, and so it looks like she has a little afro. But no, they're called stalks when there's
Stocks.
spotting on their toes or like
Hmm.
on their paws. It literally looks like a stalk. The more you know.
How has your life changed ever since you've had two babies? We've been hanging out with a lot of people our
I
age,
know.
and coincidentally, they've been mothers. They've been moms. How is it going?
It's better than the very beginning. I mean, everybody goes through like the whole newborn siege, obviously, and it's tough because you're just like all brand new and you're like, what the fuck do I do?
Hmm.
For us, it was a little harder because you had two at the same time. Automatically going on a schedule made it easier to deal with. If we didn't have a schedule, we would have to go on their beck and call. So anytime one would start crying, maybe like 15 minutes, the other one would start crying. So it's just like trying to handle that and not get overstressed and overstimulated, which I
Yeah.
tend to get sometimes. Yeah. It's been an adventure.
Our friend John has
Hmm.
two babies. His second baby, he was just having like a good old time, but his first one was giving him a headache for real. So it's like, obviously it's the first time, but with you with twins, it's like the first time times two. So I can't even fucking
Yeah.
imagine. That's wild.
I think at this stage right now, what's difficult for me is that they're now in the second grade and they're learning math, like real math.
Hmm.
And the way that we learn math, at least when I was
Oh
learning math, it
shit.
wasn't like a process. So I
Uh-huh.
have to like literally YouTube how to do this type of math that they're learning in school. So I'm just like, great, I'm going back to school and I hate math. So that is crap.
Tell me not though, isn't the way that they're teaching them how to do math completely different than the way that you were taught?
Yeah.
I've seen videos online where they do these like crazy crisscross bullshit techniques where they did not teach us that
That's
whatsoever, bro.
exactly what I mean.
Like, how can they even understand that?
Looking at it, it's like, why is this overcomplicated? Because we're just carrying the one, and then we just like do the whole process. Maybe sometimes in our head, or we'll do the math on the side.
Yeah.
But now it's just like there's an arrow. I don't forget what it's called, but basically they break it out. One number, the first number, they'll break it out to then do the breakout. that you could just easily do with like the carry the one and whatever.
It's
So
almost magical.
yeah,
Like it doesn't almost
well,
comprehend with me. Like I would rather do it my way, our old school
yeah.
bullshit way. Like that was the way. That's crazy.
I usually tell them to just go to their dad.
Is Liz good at math?
He's a calm sci.
Yeah, he has to be like pretty like savvy at math. Your kid's current age, I feel like we didn't have calculators to work with back at like 7 years old. And now they have like do your kids have iPads?
Oh,
Oh yes,
that's not
yes.
good.
Some of their stuff is like on iPads. So a few of their programs, some of their reading and some of their math is off of some programs that they need to access through iPads in school.
Are your kids iPad kids? Like, are they addicted?
We try to control it, but like if it's during the day, I would say that they're like
They're
on
allowed.
Spotify
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
trying to like find playlists or they're like creating their own playlist. We do have
It's really
a
dope.
what's the kid version of a Kindle Fire, I think it's called.
And it's like a book?
It can be a book. You can read books on there and watch videos there. It also comes with a camera,
Mm-hmm.
and they've kind of gotten into gaming as well.
Here we
So they
go.
watch some, yeah, so they watch some content creators that play Minecraft. They see how they interact with the game, and then they also know how they speak. So the whole like click, subscribe, like, or whatever the little jargon is that they say, they
Yeah.
started saying that while they're
Mhm.
recording themselves.
Yeah, that's so cute.
Oh, they're starting young as content creators. Are they also on Twitch or any other like streaming sites or like content creator sites or just like YouTube?
It's been mostly YouTube because Liz watches certain Twitchers. I don't know, streamers, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
streamers. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
so they kind of like if it's safe for them to watch, then they'll
Yeah.
also watch. If they're playing like I don't know Mario Odyssey or something, then they'll sit down and watch. Or if there's like a new release for a game that they can watch or they can play, they'll watch as well.
Evelyn, I have to tell you, this is not good. It's not that I don't like video games, but I was thinking to myself, like, damn, like you can save money. You only have to buy one video game. But I'm like, no, you're going to have to buy them two
Bro,
PCs.
no,
You're going to
dude.
have to get two PCs for them.
No. We the thing is because Liz is a gamer
Yeah.
and before the kids we actually had our own consoles. So they were born into a family that does actually game. When the new Switches came out, the both of us got the Switches, but
Oh.
mostly because we bought it for ourselves. We're
Oh.
technically sharing with
With
them.
them. Oh, that makes
So
so much
with
sense
them.
too. I
So we
forget about
both
this.
got the Switch for ourselves, not for them.
Yeah. I stand
Yeah.
corrected. No.
I mean, in a certain way, like, you kind of use your kids as a justification to also feed into your own hobbies. But it's great, no, because they're pretty much clones of you, so they're gonna have very similar interests, and it's kind of a good thing that they're into gaming the way you guys are. And like I said, you could be like, oh, I'm buying this for them, but it's also really for me.
Well, that's more Liz's thing. So
Okay,
he buys the games that they would normally like,
okay.
Okay.
that he plays himself.
Mhm.
So I think the last Switch game that we got was the Donkey Kong one.
Oh my
Banana.
God. That might
Bonanza
win game
or
of the
Bonanza?
year.
Bonanza.
Yeah.
So I bought that for us, but he's the one that is like close to beating it, I think.
Let's go.
So he's the one that probably is like, okay, this is kind of for me, but the kids can play it. Obviously, the ones that they can play, they're not going to be accessing at any time soon.
Hmm.
Like games that are violent or they just can't do it yet.
Violent games, I
Okay.
think Fortnite is like a little bit on the pushing it side. Like for me, I don't like guns in general.
You have to shoot other people.
I know, and I'm
Yeah.
not good at shooter games, but we do have Fortnite on. They do play Minecraft. They had zero interest in like any games that I have.
Really?
Yeah, and you would think that it's like they're cozy games that
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
be interested in it, but it doesn't have, I guess, the appeal that other games that, for example, Liz would play. What's that game he just finished? Silk Song?
Oh, that's a new one. I've heard a lot of things
Yeah,
about
so
Silk
he
Song.
did
Yeah,
that
yeah.
just now, but every time he would play and was trying to beat it, he would be on the TV on, Switch.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So they would watch and like, "What are you doing?" Like,
Oh
"That's my
shit.
dog."
I
My
thought it was
dog.
that
I
was
was
Not
like,
cool.
a
hey,
dog.
what's
No, no,
good?
no, 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 no. You can
Not a
bring your
dog.
dog.
No, she doesn't like when the doors are closed. She likes to have the freedom of, like,
She's
walking.
also the housekeeper.
She's
Yo,
like,
you're
"I
so
need to be in my
fucked.
room. Sorry." She just, like, swung the door open.
I love that. I love that.
So,
it's
I'll use
it's
her to
good. Just leave it open, girl. Don't worry
um,
about that.
Yeah.
she literally just
That's
swings the door
crazy.
open.
Oh, it's so cute.
Um, but anyway, yeah, so they got really interested in that type of game. My
Yeah.
games, they've kind of, like, seen it and they're like, "Oh, okay. So you're boxing." So the last one that I had
Boxing is
on
cool.
was Whispers of the House, and then, yeah, I was surprised they got into Peak because they saw me one night, playing with some friends, and they were just like, "I wanna play this tomorrow," because they
Yeah.
saw how much fun I was having, but they
Yeah.
didn't realize that I was actually playing with somebody else that had the disc or the member code or whatever it's called.
The
Yeah.
To
server
play with
code
that.
or
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever.
the server code. Yeah, yeah.
No, no, no. That's what I was about to say. Maybe they're more into Liz's video games because when he's playing it, he's hype as fuck. He's like yelling, he's doing all of this. And then when they see you, you're just relaxed as shit, which is all good. No, but like
Yeah.
Peak is actually a very stressful game, people say. Big hit on Instagram for sure. The kids love that shit.
It was a fun game. One, I'm not a PC gamer. I used to
Mhm.
play on my PC, and so I had to borrow his PC to play it, and I was just trying to figure out. I've been a Mac girl for a long time
Oh
because
my
of work.
goodness.
So I was trying to, like, go from not playing on the PC for a very long time and then having to figure out the controls was a little difficult. But otherwise, Peak was great. It was like a fun experience. There was a little bit of stress there, but because of the group that I was with, it was just like they were just being stupid the whole time.
Have you gotten to the peak yet? Have you climbed all the way to the top?
No, no,
What?
no, no.
You have to get to the peak.
I was so into the game, and I'm just like, you guys are annoying. You have to go back to sleep. And I
Oh,
also
that's so
had
cute.
it was also the night where Bad Bunny streamed his concert. So I was
Oh,
also trying
Oh.
to watch the concert as we were playing because it was at the same time.
yeah.
My friends are like PST,
Mhm.
so for them it was early. It was a good time, but I was just like, it conflicts with so many things because bedtime is going to be in an hour and a half, and Bad Bunny is singing right now, and I want to watch the concert, but then I promised I would be available for this gaming thing, and I
What
was just
time was
like, oh,
this?
it was eight,
E-
8
8
Eastern.
EST? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
Prime time.
Prime
yeah,
time?
yeah. They were like, we're gonna go all night, and I was like, not like I have work tomorrow, but you know what? I'm working from home that
Fuck
day, so
it.
it doesn't really matter. We're good. I can take a nap at some point of the day.
You know, I didn't go to the Bad Bunny concert. I didn't watch his live stream. So when we get to watch him during the Super Bowl, I am gonna be fucking partying like crazy, dude.
It was good. It was a
Yeah.
good concert, and you can actually feel like how his concert in PR was.
Mm.
You went to the concert?
Me?
Yeah.
No. I wish. Surprisingly, I haven't gone to any like reggaeton or Latin concert in my life.
Okay. Okay.
Really?
What concerts have you gone to?
I've only gone to a few pop ones, American pop. So I've
Okay.
seen Justin Timberlake like twice. I've
That's
seen
dope.
Adele like two, three times maybe. I believe we saw Ed Sheeran as well.
Big
And then
names.
also Demi Lovato, I think was the last one before
Oh,
Kid.
Demi.
And this was the concert where she basically relapsed. And she was thanking everybody for like her X amount of years in sobriety. And it was that one concert that was infamous that she
Oh.
like relapsed.
Did you see
So
that she was turned up? Like, how did you?
no, it's been documented. It was documented that that was the last concert she was actually
Sober.
sober for.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my
And then
goodness.
after that, whereas it's like the whole situation where she just like OD'd and almost died and
But
whatnot.
she's back. She's back. That's the good thing.
She's back. She's happy. It looks like.
Yeah. Yes. Very
And
true.
then My musical choice is K-pop, so I've been to
Oh
a
my
lot of K-pop.
god!
Oh, you're a K-pop. All right.
Don't tell me you're one of those Demon Hunter fans. Are you one of those?
Yes,
Oh
man.
my god!
Have I watched it more than once? Yes, I don't care.
Are you watching
Judge
it
me
with
all
the
you want.
kids or are you watching it for
I'm
yourself?
watching it by myself. It's not about the kids.
Oh
Are
my
you kidding
god.
me?
Yeah, it's really meant for
Please.
us adults, not really for the kids, you know.
Is it really?
I mean, they watched it.
I've had people assume that I've watched it, and I'm like, why would you assume that I watched that?
Because you're
Because they're
Asian.
Asian.
I guess. Oh my goodness, man. No, but they made good
Oh.
music. I know that they rocked Spotify for weeks.
That one song went platinum. Golden.
Golden? Yeah, Golden. Wait,
Yeah.
quick aside though, Evelyn, trying to figure out how deep of a K-pop fan you are.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Who are your top favorite like K-pop groups? Both female or male, whichever one. I'll leave that up to you to decide.
I'm a K-pop fan since Gen 2, which is inclusive of Big Bang, 21.
Oh,
okay.
that's my generation also. Like that's where I started like my K-pop journey, if you would.
You ask me, first
Mhm.
and foremost, it would be Big Bang.
Big Bang's great. I love
Then
Big Bang. Yeah.
21.
Oh, you like the Taeyang type shit, the G Dragon type shit. Yeah.
Please don't even get
She's from the
started.
Y. Yeah, that when YG was like
When
really
YG
on top
was
of the world.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I
Yeah.
got
Okay.
you.
All right. So
Yeah.
those two, like, let's round out like a top 5 leading into, I guess, current gen,
All
if
right.
you would.
All right. So
Come on, there's
I
only
would
one answer
say
for this.
Mamamoo is 3.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I've never heard of that.
Mamamoo. It's great. I have a crush on one of them. A girl crush. We won't talk about it because it just
Sure.
like it's
I
into
have to look it up.
a spiral. um, they're now considered the girl crush. Recently, surprisingly, not a group that I would normally be into. Espa.
aespa is really up on the comeuppance. I feel like they've kind of taken over, like, well, Blackpink's still really popular, but I feel like
Yes.
the aespa's kind of on the rise, while Blackpink is like
Yeah.
sort of going downward. Also, crush on, is it Karina? I think Karina's the one I have a crush on. Anyway, continue. Sorry.
Okay, what in the fuck? No,
So
that's okay.
Karina. No. I would say after them, BTS. So they're
Okay,
my
BTS.
that's my 5. And then I'm gonna sneak in one that I have recently really gotten into. Is it because I had a crush on somebody? Yes. But I do enjoy their music and it's a bop. I would say that no, Stray Kids
Stray Kids.
is like
Stray Kids. I've never heard of
Cool.
that.
Cool. That's a actually good lineup. From my era, oh man.
There's
like,
only one answer, guys.
what was your answer?
It's
Gabe?
Blackpink. From the day I
Oh.
die. That's it. In my head, I was like, why is Evelyn not fucking saying Blackpink, the
I like
OGs?
Blackpink. They're not OGs. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I like Blackpink. It took me a while to warm up to them. I would say that they're after Stray Kids. And I like their songs. Do 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 do.
Yeah.
But they're a little stagnant right now for me.
Okay.
That's
And I
fair.
feel like
Absolutely.
the individuals, like solos, haven't been as interesting as they are when they're in a group. And I
Yeah.
feel like that's part of it too. So like Big Bang, they've had good solos. Like they've
No, they've
had a
had
few good
they've
solos.
actually had like again like Taeyang, G Dragon, Top have had like really successful careers post Big Bang, and then also kind of going back to it, not counting that there's been drama with Big Bang.
Yeah, well,
Um,
kind of,
yeah,
but-
that's its own thing. Again, when you're like into
Mhm.
K-pop, there's a lot of stuff with it, but
You're a true
I think
fan.
in this generation there is they figured out the formula, especially when you think about when BTS was everywhere for what 4 or
Mhm.
5 years straight. Like they cracked the code again on how to like create a good K-pop group, not only just within Korea and like Asia, but they made something that also catered to American audiences, you know.
Right.
But I do like Jenny. I think Jenny's like one of my favorites.
Blackpink in your area, for real.
Roll eyes, please.
I think their careers are yeah, like their careers are kind of like up and down. I think, you know,
Mhm.
with Rose, one thing I do like about her, I think she has the best vocals out of the entire
Yeah.
group. But one person who's kind of helped propel her was her collabo with Bruno. So
Yes.
yeah, and since then, not that I don't think she has the capacity, but it is a little hard, especially when you collab with Bruno, and then you kind of have to like separate from that whole
Can
deal.
she jump over after that? Like, can she be
Yeah.
successful after that one hit that was really good? That's still a bop, I think, till this day.
So she needs one more hit.
Yeah. She
No,
needs one more
it
hit.
has to be consistent, I feel like. I feel like
Yes.
she needs one more and then keep it going. But
Hmm.
now it's more of like the pressure for her to like keep it up and to basically show that it's not just because of
Bruno
Bruno that she was
Mars.
able to make
Yes.
herself a great K-pop singer or a singer in general, actually.
Yeah.
No,
But
no,
yeah.
totally respect that. I totally understand that.
My favorite, so one of my favorite K-pop groups, I mean, Big Bang's definitely, I think, number one.
Oh, G
21's
Dragon.
there too, but I am I am a big fan of Girls' Generation. Yeah.
Oh,
Why do you growl?
because everybody goes for Girls' Generation. Well, I shouldn't be talking because, like, during my wedding, I did have one of their songs.
Did you put G?
No, 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 no. Bring the girls out.
Oh, that's a good choice. Yeah. Girls' Generation, I think, is one of like my favorites. I like 21 a lot.
I've never heard of 21. I've never heard of New
Boy, you better
Generation.
get on it. You
I
better
know.
get on
I
that
know.
shit.
Yeah, CL. I was a big fan of CL, and
CL.
Filipinos definitely love Sundara Park.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm a little like I
Holy
think
shit.
a little bit around Gen 2, but a little earlier than that. I actually was also a big Boa fan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so Boa was like a big one. I like
That's
Epic
Gen
High.
1. Is it Gen 1? You would think?
She
Because at
so
the end, I feel like it's the cusp of Gen 1 and Gen 2.
she's like in between because she was about to break into the American audience, but I don't think the American audience was kind of ready for her
Mm-mm.
presence. And it sucks because, you think Lisa is a great, dancer, and she is. But if you see Bo in her prime, like I think Bo in her prime could easily put like the heat against like Lisa and a whole bunch of other dancers. Like she was that good. And she was a
I would say,
soloist,
yeah. Yeah.
and she crossed between, again, Japanese markets.
What was her nickname? Asia Star or something like that? I forgot.
I want to say like she's considered the queen of K-pop in many regards. So she was like super talented, and like she paved the road for a lot of groups. I think the ones that, when Evelyn and I talk about like these generations, and they really did pave the road for like BTS,
Yep.
Blackpink, aespa. Like they created the prototype by which a lot of these groups are following, and just the
Mm-hmm.
showmanship, the dancing. I mean, all these groups now scout kids so young because
Yep.
I think Boa started when she was like 13. That set the framework for all these other groups to kind of follow in those footsteps. And I think the one thing that kind of affects these groups especially is that there is mandatory like military service. So especially
Mm-hmm.
the guys like BTS, they were killing it from what 2017, 2018 onwards until like 2022. And then I think they all had to serve military service. Same thing with Big Bang,
Yep.
same thing with like
Oh,
Super Junior.
yes.
Yeah, so a lot
I
of these
forgot about
guys
that.
have to eventually kind
Yep.
of like rotate outwards. I think girls have a little bit more flexibility in longevity, but it's hard because
It's
I think
hard because for women, it's more of like that you reach a certain point and you're not as cute maybe, and so there's a cutoff age for them, I feel like.
Very, very realistic answer.
So there's a
Yes.
cutoff age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't have a military thing. They get phased out because of like age.
Yeah. They
So
have this
it's kind of
thing where
fucked
it's like
up.
the 7-year itch. The
mm,
7-year itch of like basically most of the girl groups have only made it to 7 years together. And then
Mm.
they completely disband or they are made to disband. So most of them have survived. They're like, well, I don't know if I would consider 21 one of the survivors because they just made a comeback, but did they really break
they're
up?
not really together. And then like another
No.
group that was really popular around the time of 21 was Wonder Girls.
Yes,
They had lineup changes.
I love
People
them.
came in,
Yep.
people came out, but the song Nobody, big hit when it came out also. But yeah, like they, I think, came out a little bit before 21 and like Girls' Generation. But yeah, then within 7 years, I feel like another girl group basically kind of took their place,
Yep. Yeah.
So
That's why like they say that once you reach 7 years, your group is over for girls at least. I guess some male groups also have that, but it's more constant with the girl groups.
it would be nice to see some of them come back. But also, again, Big Bang has kind of been fractured. I feel like there's only 3 members now. Evelyn, correct me if I'm wrong, right?
There's only 3. We
Yeah.
don't count the 4th one. I
Yeah.
think that their comeback will be their comeback is coming up actually next year. So they're performing in Coachella. In my heart, I would like a secret surprise guest spot for TOP, which is one of the members that didn't really have a lot of controversy, but kind of stepped out of the limelight. He has come back through Squid Games 2.
Yes. Squid Game season 2.
Oh,
Yeah. He
So
was
he's
Thanos.
Thor. Is it Thor or Thanos? Thanos. Yeah, yeah,
Thanos.
all
Yeah.
the rings. Yeah. So I'm hoping that he comes back. He is supposedly, allegedly, coming out with a new album.
He's supposed, I think. So one of the reasons why he got, I guess outcasted, not by the group, but by like, so in Korean culture, it's really taboo to like be caught with weed or any type of like drugs or paraphernalia. And I think he got caught smoking weed for whatever reason. And the media really
to smoke
hones in
weed.
on that.
Even painkillers, it's illegal
Yeah.
for them
They
to
have to
take.
be very strict
Wow.
about that image control. And because of that, they'll be rained upon by like all the netizens, all like, the social media sites about it. So in an effort to protect the rest of Big Bang, he pretty much disavowed himself from the entire group. And it's a
Yeah.
shame because a lot of the hits that Big Bang has, he's the lead rapper of the group. And
That's
to
bad,
not
yeah.
have the lead rapper, well, I can't say that because
Of course
G-Dragon's
he's smoking
technically the
weed.
lead rapper, but he's easily one of the leads there too. Like
Yeah.
he's an equal presence there. So to have just the other 3, I mean, I do love G-Dragon, but Top would be a great
White girls love G-Dragon.
I think he's amazing. I'm not white. I do
Okay.
sound like I'm white, but
Yes.
but I think that he might come back for a
Yeah.
little
Top.
bit. I don't think he's gonna be Top. I don't think he's gonna be back 100% as a group member. But I feel like I don't know. There's a concert that G Dragon just had recently, and it felt as though
Uh-oh.
he was kind of insinuating that it would be a comeback with 4 because their next year when is it 20th anniversary?
So I want
I
to say
don't know.
2005. Like as someone who is first from that time period, yeah, I think 2005 is when like Lies came out. That was like their first hit, and that's again 2005. So that'd be like their 20th anniversary.
Yeah. So that's kind of what they were insinuating.
Let's
I'm
go.
hoping it comes true to see them as a quartet. Because you're not gonna get into the other scandal that was an actual scandal and it actually made it into a documentary. If you don't
the
know
Rising
about
Sun scandal.
Yeah.
Which you're talking about? Wait, who?
Oh, okay. All right. So it's funny because I didn't. So I was out
Who
of
got in
K-pop
trouble?
for a little bit, right? And I think Ryan was the one who told me about this, either Ryan or Jax. Correct me if I'm wrong, whoever's listening right now. But
Both.
they were telling me about the Rising Sun scandal, and pretty much one of the members, his name is Seungri, again, was involved with pretty much a prostitution ring with other like idols that were involved. And so they were sending like text messages. They had like a full chat about this whole deal, and they got arrested. They got caught, and he admitted, being complicit, if not enabling the whole like operation of again prostitution and just extortion and all that shit. And so because of that, he got outcasted by everything. But it's just kind of sucky. Like that whole deal just completely destroyed, any credibility that he had. And just terrible what happened. So very tight about that drama.
Yeah, everybody still talks about it. A few careers have been ended. There were some major idols that were involved, like high celebrities. So they've been ousted. And any like news about them, it's like that it's received with like real hate from fans and netizens, because they still think that, and I mean they are actions that were disgusting. I think that the whole controversy was also it led to somebody's death as well.
Oh my.
is because of the association of it. I would say that was a big part for this person's mental health, and the person was a very successful idol, a girl idol. And unfortunately, she couldn't handle like the knowledge and also the stress and like all of the things that were involved with this particular scandal.
Yeah.
I did not know that the lore was so deep like that.
It was
That's
very
crazy.
Yeah,
heavy. It was a very heavy thing. Like I
yeah.
remember because I had been out of like the game for a little bit, I guess K-pop, music. And then sort of in that comeuppance of like BTS, Blackpink, thinking about Big Bang also just coming out of like military service. And then the whole again, like you could look this up, but the Rising Sun scandal really just kind of rocked the whole K-pop industry for a bit,
Why
It
did
was
they call it
insane.
that? The Rising Sun.
I think that was the name of the hotel. I could be
I
wrong,
think
Oh,
it was a
Evelyn.
club. It was
Or
a
club.
club.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
know.
it all happened within a club that I think he owned. And so it all happened behind closed doors, like
oh my
everything that
God.
happened. It was just like all these texts that came out, these videos and pictures
It
that
was it was
it's
pretty
really
pretty damn.
like,
Also,
Like Korean
correction.
Harvey Weinstein
Yeah.
level.
Yeah, correction, not Rising Sun, but Burning Sun. Yeah, saying
burning.
Rising
Yes,
Sun. Yeah, Rising Sun is just referring to Japan. Burning Sun is.
That's a good correction.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
man.
I mean, it sucks because the K-pop industry is pretty much a machine. The pressure to be successful and then to just be in this, also making money outside of it. Because I don't know exactly how much all the idols really make outside of like doing all their promotions. That's why they have a lot of like
Oh,
advertising.
they're not
Like,
giving their money.
and this kind of carries over with a lot of celebrities that, and athletes that they make a lot of their money by being advertised or being part of like different, just campaigns. And so
hmm
this pretty much puts like it's a scarlet letter on you, right? This is like a very, very damning thing.
I would recommend the documentary. It's actually on YouTube.
No, this has to be such a big deal.
Yeah, this is like an actual thing that they had to do private investigating about. It was a lot of things happening. A lot of important people went down. YG's CEO, I guess, also went down as part of this. So
YG?
yeah, YG himself.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
YG, the man, not the
What?
company, the actual man. Yeah, I would easily share it over, but yeah, it was a big thing. It was an interesting
Wow.
documentary because it really broke everything down to what I preluded here, which was that idol just like unaliving as well,
Oh.
because of the whole situation.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
I mean, again, it's a lot of pressure to be in this industry, but not say that's not me defending them. I just think that like for everything involved, like it just enabled like a
yeah,
really, really disgusting culture. And again, K-pop is a lot of fun. You go to I feel like especially now Americans can go to these concerts and understand why it's so much fun, but
yeah.
such a crazy thing to happen in the industry.
Yeah,
So
it's sad too because I feel like Korea as a country doesn't really acknowledge mental health, and that's
Mm.
a lot of other issues that have happened within the K-pop community, or like not the community itself, but like the
acting
idols
and yeah, the
within the
Korean acting industry also,
yeah,
The Korean entertainment industry.
hmm
yeah.
The whole
I would
shit.
say that, yeah. It's sad that a lot of things have happened with a lot of actors, actresses, and singers. Um, and it's a huge loss because they were very talented for not being able to help people with certain situations is really sucks. And I'm not saying it doesn't happen here, but at
Mm.
least there's some type of acknowledgement. And so it's not really taboo at this point as far as mental health. But I feel like it's still an issue that Korean culture hasn't, or Korean society really hasn't acknowledged. And I'm not Korean, but like, from what I've seen from not just documentaries, but like, reality shows and people talking online as well. So
like I can only imagine a lot of these actors or like stars are going through when you're doing your thing, you're trying to like make it out in the world and you're successful, but there's going to be an equal amount of people who scrutinize you, hate you for what you're doing, and the moment that you're not perfect, they will latch onto the one thing that they see like, oh, you overreacted to this. We're going to punish you for that. There is a TV show I used to watch called Terrace House.
Oh, I don't.
All right. Well, anyway, long story short, there was a Japanese wrestler on there. And so she committed suicide, because she overreacted on a clip, or at least on an episode where someone dried her outfit or washed her outfit unknowingly and kind of brushed it off. And she, for wrestlers, that's like a big thing. Like that's their whole persona. She reacted as proper as any person who, again, that's like if my camera equipment got tossed in the washer and someone's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see that your camera was there. And, you think about what that means to you as a career professional. And people didn't understand that. People didn't understand what she was going through or what that meant to her. And they latched onto her reaction. And so how punishing social media is, she couldn't take it. That's kind of like
Very interesting.
yeah, you can look it up. I mean, Terrace House is it's a great show. It's actually a very interesting, like I think what's a good analogous version of it? It's not Love Is Blind. There's a
Love
Korean
Island.
Love Island. There we go. So if you like
We
Love
love
Island,
Love
I think that's a Korean dating show. But Terrace House is a Japanese like Big Brother, if you would. But it's interesting when you see these characters just very respectful to each other, but then they oddly become very petty about certain things. Like one guy, got angry at his girlfriend and his housemates because they were so hungry they had no food, but they cooked his Wagyu beef that he put in the fridge, and he overreacted to it because that was from a client, and that became a whole focal point of conversation. Yeah.
Mm.
So I don't know if would you guys react to something so sharp like that if someone, I don't know, Lysander or Jeff had cooked it, while you're away, basically.
No, I wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah, and that's an equally good reaction. But the discourse is really funny because people were like, "Oh, but that's special to him, so it's a gift, and therefore, by principle of a gift, that's no, that was not good on their part."
But I'm an only child, so I don't like people touching my stuff unless you ask for permission.
Gotcha.
My gut reaction would be like, "Why are you touching my shit, yo?"
See,
That
there
would
you
be
go.
automatic. But it's
I,
not like I would get mad, but then I would get over it as well. I'm like, why
I
are you
get it.
touching my
No,
shit?
it was a very funny discourse at the time, but I think all the points that you've said are very relevant and exactly the same arguments that people made, So it's, again, crazy how people react to things. And I think that's just the one thing I'd probably round out of this conversation is how people react. It can be very toxic and it could be very unfortunate, So
Ladies and gentlemen, it has come to the point of the show, what we call the question of the week. And we have a really, really good question, actually. When I first laid my eyes on it, I was like, oh, fuck. My heart started beating a little bit. Like, it's such an almost dreaded question to answer. But guys, are you ready?
yeah.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Gosh, I hope I'm retired, but I'm probably going to be working. Because at that point, I'm like, I would have 2 high schoolers.
Mm-hmm.
So probably still working. Probably not in this apartment. I'm hoping for a nicer place, at least a condo. But yeah, I'm hoping for a more senior role.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully knowing, because the way the business is going, maybe AI. So that would be something I would have to learn in the next couple of years. So that's all I got. I have nothing interesting. Sorry.
I was going to think about some arbitrary things like a house or a place of my own, like a more senior role in my job. I think the one thing I want the most is a passport stamp full of places that I've been to. I think at our age, the one thing, or specifically talking about me, I discovered my career a little late. And from there, because I was a little behind, I didn't get a chance to travel to a lot of places. I'm still navigating, climbing up the ranks and being comfortable where I'm at financially. And now that I feel like I've gained some form of it, I'm trying to make up for the things that people were able to do back when they were either in high school or in college. I've traveled to like the Philippines, I've traveled to like South America, but there's areas of Asia and Europe that, I've said next year I'm going to do it. Next year I'm going to do it, and I still haven't. And I hope within like 10 years from now, I actually have done it. Japan, I think, is the biggest one that I really want to make like an effort for. But 10 years from now, I want to have traveled to so many places. The more simpler things, yeah, I hope I'm settled down in some way. And from there, like if I have kids, cool. If I don't have kids yet, also cool, but traveling, I think, is the big thing on my list.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Oh my God, that's such a scary question to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. Every time I've ever been asked that, for whatever reason, I have like panic mode or whatever. But if I were to answer this question now, because I feel like I'm in a really awesome part of my life.
Mhm.
I feel like I'm really, really, really lucky right now that I'm in this type of like chasm where I'm almost ready to explode. So when you ask me the question of where do I see myself in 10 years, I have to say like warm in my bed with the love of my life, children, right? In my own home. Like that's where I see myself in 10 years. Like I cannot wait to be a father. Like that's one of like my biggest dreams ever. Like it almost makes me ache in my heart that like I don't already have that. That's a little bit something like personal for me, but yeah, see myself happy, living a good life, a well-off life, happy. I don't know. I'm just ready to get there. When I get asked that question, I almost get excited for the 10 years, But yeah. These last two fucking questions that they gave us on the the question of the week have always gotten me a little bit like in my feels. They're coming out the gut for some reason. I don't know. I'm not even
Hey, they're less
acting.
relationship
The
related.
fuck?
They're more like insightful or trying to delve into like our thoughts.
Yeah.
I think 10 years is scary. Like I remember what I was doing 10 years ago, and I'm glad like 10 years later, I'm in like a really great place and I feel like things are moving. But you think about the age question too, and you think to yourself, 10 years from now, oh man, I'm going to be older. And you hope that older comes more happiness. And that's something that I do also hope for, right?
Yeah.
I think we hope that we're a lot happier and, and we're always moving forward, right?
You know, the question is a good one when I'm answering it. My voice is shaking, is trembling for real. Like, that's how you know. If I'm composed, I don't give a fuck. But like, like I really, like almost the emotions ooze out of me, pause. But, that's how it is. I don't know.
You're exploding and you're oozing today.
Yeah.
In your words, verbatim.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Like I take
Oozing, exploding. Oh my god!
So much joy.
Ready to settle down.
That was purposeful. Don't do this.
He's ready.
You guys are crazy. You guys are mean.
Yeah. What? You said it. You said it.
It's okay.
So,
Evelyn, thank you for joining us on this episode of the podcast. Again,
thank you so much.
It's a pleasure having you on deck with us. Again, we'd love to have you again. I mean, I think we had like a really great conversation here. Talking about K-pop and a whole bunch of other things was...
Yeah, that took a turn. I did not expect that conversation.
That's kind of the beauty of the podcast. Like a lot of it is a reflection of like our experiences in our lives. And, I feel like I've always kind of dabbled with a lot of different things, but K-pop was also a big part of that at some point in my life. Like, you probably remember me when I had like long hair like this. It's
no, that's more of like your emo.
I've kind of thought about going back to that hairstyle, but it's a lot of work to like, like I need to get like all the Korean hair products so that way my hair is all nice and fluffy.
It looks good, bro. It looks good. Don't worry about it. It looks good.
Oh man. Anyway, guys, so be sure to check us out on the next episode. We are on Instagram, Spotify, YouTube. Check out our socials, and we'd love to hear from you guys. We have the questionnaire up, so send us your questions. These last couple questions have, again, been hitting Gabe in his feels, and we want more of that.
We don't say that. You can't say that.
Exploding and oozing.
You want exploding and oozing.
Can I not be a human being?
I mean, you could, but you should do that in privacy of your room.
Yeah. That's not a pervert. I'm not a pervert, yo. Come on now. Don't be doing that. We might have to edit that out for real.
It's like I'm trying to find the love of my life.
No, for real. What the fuck? I just keep falling trap after trap. It's fucked up. Oh my goodness.
Man. But all right, guys. Again, thank you for tuning into this episode, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.